Alright, so welcome to a informational video about the upcoming project that I intend to record. It has been recorded on two or three channels already, I think. Not all of it. If I recall correctly. Basically, it's a really big project that has like 80 to 100 missions. Yes. It has branching story. That means that if you in the book 1, it's separated into books, not chapters. It's separated into books, and those books have missions, right? So book 1, mission 1, book 1, mission 2, etc., etc. Then you get on to book 2 and it's mission 1, and so on and so on. And branching story means that if you do a decision in book 1, like chapter 1, it will have some effects in book 1 chapter 3, or even in book 2 chapter 3. It will have impact later on in the story. So it has story that lets you do decisions, lets you do a lot of side quests, and those side quests have big impact upon the story. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. Another thing is that probably all of the maps have secrets that have powerful effects, or even just are there for fun if you find them. And if I am not mistaken, then this campaign, The Wonders of Sorceria, as you can see the logo on the right side of the book, because this is supposedly an open book that the player is reading, and the reading is like that he's playing it, and he's playing it from perspective of someone. If I'm not mistaken, this campaign is created, well, not based on, but it's created in an anime style, so that might be an obstruction for some. And it starts off, not the campaign itself, the story starts off really slow, but later on, after first couple of missions, things start going really fast. The fighting gets intense, heroes appearing left and right, heroes dying left and right, and heroes leaving and joining left and right. That's another thing. This campaign cares about relations between the main characters and the side characters. Basically about every hero you control. Not necessarily control, but like about every hero you control. So if you do like side quest A, which one of your heroes doesn't like, then if you do enough of such side quests that someone doesn't like, the hero might leave you, right? Or if that someone like proposes side quest B, someone else doesn't like that. You can choose to not do any side quest at all and be weaker in that mission and not like hurt relations between some characters, right? Another thing is, and I will be talking a lot, so it's informational video, not a gameplay video. Jesus. Another thing is that abilities don't stay for too long. The same abilities, I mean. So like for 10 to 15 chapters, characters have one set of abilities, and then something happens. I'm not spoiling anything. Something happens and they get different abilities, or their abilities have changed effects, or they unlock new abilities, or they unlock special powers. They change looks, they change weapons, and they can even change the way that they behave. I mean, they can change. Something can change the way they behave. Oh, and there was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, the campaign itself has full voiceover on the units. Yes, it's not fully voiced over when it comes to dialogues, which makes me a bit sad, but on the other hand, I once helped with creating a voiceover for a dialogue, and I can tell you it takes a lot of fucking work to get one dialogue that's about 30 seconds long together. And if this campaign has 80 to 100 missions that are quite long and quite enjoyable in my opinion, I'm not a fan of anime, but it's quite nicely done, then I can imagine that it would have taken them, Razor Claw X and those who he took for the voiceovering of the characters, I can imagine that it would have taken them a really long time to do so. So, oh well. So it has at least voiceover on the heroes. And in the first 3 chapters, the music might be a bit annoying for some of you, because it's like the start of all of those 6 books. In other words, the book 1 is the most anime styled, right? It has anime music in the first chapter. It has anime pictures, etc., etc. So it's the most styled. So if you won't like the chapter 1, then please at least check in, I don't know, 3 to 4 chapters later, because this story is really worth it. It's a really long one, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, because last time that I played this all once already. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I ran out of energy. I just couldn't continue further because it was so much to go through. And by so much, I mean all the relations happening between the characters, and all the secrets, all the gameplay, all the quests. It was a lot to go through. And last time I didn't complete this, so this time I'll just be uploading my progress on the campaign, and it's just like gameplay. There's one more important thing that there are journals. Those journals, basically what they do is they're split into fragments, and if you can collect those fragments, then any fragments you collect are added to your fragment pool, and in each book you have like a fragment shop, basically, right? That's the most basic way to explain it. You have a fragment shop, and that fragment shop, depending on how many fragments you collected for what character, yes, the characters have their journals and they write things into them, and you basically have to collect those fragments, or whatever. Based on how many fragments you collected for what character, you can then buy upgrades, right? For those fragments. Because you spent time exploring, you spent time looking at the map, you spent time, I don't know, like doing side quests. Side quests also have those fragments in them, located somewhere, like hidden in behind a building, etc. And those upgrades are quite powerful in some cases. You can get like, on a gold mining, you can get +5 gold per, like the way of the worker to the gold mine and back. Or you can get +100 health on your military units, right? So that all makes quite a nice addition once you find enough fragments, and like you keep unlocking new upgrades, so it does help you if you keep exploring, even like in book 3 chapter 5. So basically in chapter 55 it still is worth exploring. It's not like it doesn't get boring. I'm surprised by how much work was put into this campaign. Yes, the first few missions, they may look like they were not given too much attention, but like they're the introductory ones. They're the ones where the characters meet, when the characters go away, etc., etc. And then, like, all the chapters that follow after that, they are quite good to play. And I guess that to watch as well. I mean, that'll be for up to you to decide, but oh well. What else was that I wanted to talk about? Oh yes. If you know, or if you have a contact onto the creator of this campaign, and I do not, Raise a Claw X, then I would like to start a conversation with him and talk over a few things, but that's only if you do. If you don't, then welcome to information video, and videos of the campaign itself will follow right after. Alright, so I think that's about it. Starting to get a bit voice sick actually, because I'm not going to lie, I just tried to record chapter 1 of book 1. I fucked up so hard, and I walked into a minefield. That's a minor spoiler, but I'm not going to put the failed footage in. Or maybe I am. Oh well. And I'm getting a bit voice sick from that because I talked a lot. Oh well. Anyway, that's about it for the information video. Yes. There is custom artwork like the dragon on the left, right on the left page. There's like anime pictures and custom art, and it's spread throughout the campaign. So if you don't like anime or if you don't know anime, then I don't as well. So maybe we could experience the anime together. No, I'm not gay, I'm just saying, right? Wow. Oh well. Time to end this, and I hope you'll enjoy, because I enjoyed this a while ago when I played it, and this series got an update like half a year ago. That's why I'm checking it out again. And I don't know all the changes, so there will be some surprises left for me as well. And I don't remember the whole story.